Open Heavens on the Go, Friday, December 19th, 2025. Topic: You cannot cheat God. Memory verse: Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Bible reading: Proverbs 3:5-7. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes. Fear the Lord, and depart from evil. The message: years ago, a man who was completely stiff was brought to the RCCG headquarters. He couldn't move his hands or bend down. We asked him if he would give his life to Jesus, and he did. We prayed a simple prayer, and immediately he was healed. He was able to kneel, raise his hands, clap, and move his body in ways he couldn't do before. For about 2 weeks, he was regular at church services, but after that, he stopped coming. We decided to follow him up, so we visited him at home and asked why he had not been coming to church. He responded by asking us if it was the church that healed him. We told him, of course not. It was God, but he used the church. Then he said, "What then is the problem? If you go to a hospital and you get well, won't you go home? I came to your church and I got healed. There is no need for me to keep coming back." We eventually left him alone, and some months later, as I was driving by, I saw him by the roadside in a worse condition than he was before his initial healing. This time, not only was his entire body stiff, his mouth was wide open and saliva was dripping uncontrollably from it. One thing about demons is that they don't rest. When a demon's host runs to God and gets delivered from the demon, after some time, it will return to see the state of the fellow. If it sees that the fellow, having received his or her miracle, has decided that he or she doesn't need God again, it will invite 7 more demons that are stronger than it to possess the fellow again. Eventually, the fellow who thought that he or she could not use God just to get healed will realize that his or her case has become worse. Eventually, the fellow who thought that he or she could use God just to get healed will realize that his or her case has become worse. Matthew 12:43-45. Some men who are living wayward lives join churches because they want to get married to good Christian ladies. However, they often discover after getting married that they have been deceived into marrying someone like themselves who is not genuinely born again and also came to the church to look for a Christian husband. Beloved, in my over 50 years of walking with God, I have discovered that people who think that they can use God and turn their backs on Him always regret it. Never be like such people. Key point: those who try to use God deceitfully always end up regretting their actions. Bible reading in 1 year: Hebrews 9-10. Hymn for today: Yield not to temptation. The Open Heavens is written by Pastor E.A. Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. God bless you.